Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me. Uh, Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. We're going to be doing the quest, the Path Infernal. It's the third quest in the Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy XVI crossover event. Clive seems somewhat bemused. The Master has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond confusing metaphor. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if it means making progress. We're to meet him at Apcola Falls, right? And where's that to be found? Good, not far then. Let's get on with it. Yeah, let's go see what we can do to help with all this. Although I learned today of a new power that I think is in all various nerd lore that I've come across, I think is more stupid and busted than the Speed Force, which I previously, up till today, had thought was probably the most busted power in all of nerddom. And that is the Orcs of Warhammer 40k. This place, why here? Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Louis Soir gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the Seventh Umbral and Calamity. Their purpose to extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit? I know something's there. Why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the elder Seedseer's presence. Words which brought him pain, while the significance of bear eludes me. You and I are more than familiar with the Ifrit. Considering your action to the mere mention of the name, it is likely that the primal, or its equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your condition. Thus have I resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Here, where the Archon Louis Soir paved an ethereal path to the primal's lair, will my words be given substance, and within the vision which takes form will you do battle with the phantom of our mind's creation. Imaginary though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real. Yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Cigar, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your path awaits. Where has he sent us? You stand in the Bowl of Embers, the site where the Amalja summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the Warrior of Light became a slayer of gods. 'Tis but convincing illusion, the body of recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno. Inaccurate facsimile, but yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. That's probably closer. Ah! Ready when you are. Together, then. Efreet. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on his trail seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me. Ow. Come on. I blamed another to spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. But I accept the truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am. I mean, they're just really... The bears are basically summoners on steroids. Intriguing. Aww. He's like, get yourself in shape now. We got shit to do. The illusion is unraveled, yet you've brought a friend back with you. This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the duchy. There's no more loyal ally in battle, no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. Such a good boy. That would explain the aberration of the lingering ether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Clive has embraced his harrowing past and in doing so reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. My younger brother Joshua was a kind and gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix's flames, he was destined to become Archduke, as her father had before him. But Josh was murdered, his bright future cut short. From that day onwards, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer, until one day I came to understand it had been me all along. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such a power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. I can but imagine the anguish this caused you. There was anguish, yes, and a guilt I will never escape, but I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers that I went to Phoenix Gate and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past and accept the truth. And then, everything faded to black. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force, was responsible for your inadvertent journey. And if you arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yes, what are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you home, that we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Okay. Back over here, it seems. Okay. Let's go back and see Clive back off to his homeland. His home world, really. We've come thus far, now Torgal will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Torgal? Take me home. Is this it, boy? The tail end's where it began. Where you first found me? Indeed. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds, but now I think I understand. You do? Some years ago, Eorzea was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet even as fire and ruin threatened all we hold dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. It was as if the star was reborn. One theory attributes the miracle to a benevolent entity claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of direst need. The phoenix? The burning wall itself is a scar left by those events, its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths of solidified flame to be proof of the Phoenix's deliverance. The bond with your brother, the Phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place and ours. Drawn to the flame. Seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. Always, no matter what fate awaits at Journey's End. Come, Turgle, we have answers to seek, and Valistea awaits. And then he was gone. I feel the strings of a ballad. But nay, 'twould be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. That art belongs to someone else, some privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted me by this day's miracles. I wonder, however, if you might manage it. Our little adventure is over, set in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal proved such a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. May his loyal spirit serve you well in your travels, until we meet again. Ah, there's the pup and a mount. There's special gold saucer stuff. Let's see what they got. So the Makai stuff. More Makai stuff. Gold saucer attendant at the gold saucer. Great, there's a shit ton of them. I'm guessing it was one of these two. I'm not sure what was up for grabs, but thank you for joining us here for this video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video or maybe something else some other time. Till then, have a wonderful rest of your day.